Right, so my last video must have been about 5 months ago. I can only apologise. So much has happened. Like I've probably just needed time just to figure shit out, figure stuff out. I shouldn't say that word. But yeah, so basically I was in from September, all of September, all the way to the end of the year, till actually the last day of the year I was in the UK. So I did this video in November maybe, and I realised that I hadn't explained a lot of things, so I needed to actually fill things in, and then I never got around to it. So this is kind of a video in retrospect. I think that's right. So yeah, and then I came back to Dubai on New Year's Eve, and I've been in New Year's Eve. I've been in Dubai for the whole of 2017. I'm in a new school, a new apartment. Yeah. That's when they smile in my face. Right. Going to bonfire night, and I've got on 10 million layers because it's cold outside and I refuse to get cold. I've got on 2 pairs of socks, 2 bottoms, 2 tops, a coat, a hat. No, I don't have a hat, a scarf. I don't have gloves. I'm so upset. But yeah, I'll show you later. So we got there and it was absolutely packed. Apparently like over 100,000 people go to this bonfire night in Blackheath. But yeah, we tried to go buy some alcohol in the alcohol shop, but as you can see there were so many people who wanted to just actually I forgot, we didn't want to buy alcohol because students watch this, so I wanted to get some water. Definitely was looking for water but couldn't find any. For the people who don't know, bonfire night is celebrated because the king survived an attack on his life when Guy Fawkes tried to put explosives below the House of Lords, so we use the bonfires to celebrate. So I also went clay pigeon shooting, which was super exciting. Look at the scores at the end though. You got bad taste. Since the task, I ain't been the same. That's when they smile in my face. Is anyone else thinking why he's so close to me? Or just me? Notice how he tells me one thing and then I don't listen and do exactly the same thing. I don't trust the word you say, but my brightest moments will be just a little bit behind it. Keep further to the right. I've been so long, but you were good to me. You get no love. So this, we got exactly the same marks, which was really good. And this is the look I'm going to start giving people now that I can use a shotgun. Now I'm going to smile at them first because I don't want them to know. Then I went to the beautiful Malta. I had a friend who was there. My cousin was going as well, so I thought, let me just go. My view. And then you're going to see, this is what it looked like when I was landing. So literally all the buildings in Malta look like this. Literally every single building looked like this. Democracy, the respect of freedom and human. So like in every country I go to, I had to go get some shisha, but it was pissing down with rain, so no one was out. It was just us 3 there, and it's my friend, obviously. I don't trust the word you say, but my brightest moments will be your darkest days. Now you all up in the way. I've been trapped so long, but you were good to me. You get no love from me. I got faith. Literally everywhere is so dark and there's no one out. I think it's because it's winter, but I don't think they believe in street lights. But then we went to somewhere called Medina. This is Spinola Bay. Then we went to Medina. This wall you might recognise from Game of Thrones. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I can't do the accent really. But you can see how dark it is, and yeah, the buildings carry the same colour. But Medina is a silent city of Malta and has under 300 population.
They still be very much noticed because everybody lives a peaceful life.
Well, we've just doubled the population, haven't we?
We have. Yeah, we have. Oh my god, yeah,
one thing I did notice was Malta is extremely religious. So this was very extravagant. I could tell your love is fake. I don't trust the word you say, but my brightest moment. Okay, so you might know Oliver Reed. He's been in the Gladiator, Oliver Twist, but he had a real big alcohol problem and he died. But he stopped drinking before filming the Gladiator, and then on a break from filming the Gladiator, he started drinking in an Irish pub, and then he was pressured into a drinking competition basically, and then he died of a heart attack. So that's the stool he was sitting on, and they haven't touched it since.
Why don't you have an Aperol Spritz?
Yeah.
Prosecco.
I tried to take a video of the whole bar, but as you can hear, I've been pressured into drinking here. The couple are sad to announce they are splitting up. They will remain the best of friends, and they request that people respect their privacy. No airing out dirty laundry and stuff, but I must say that when I came back to the UK, we were obviously separate, and there was just there's a lot of things that happened, and I was just I wasn't at peace. I was very unsure about a lot of things, and basically I prayed. I genuinely prayed because it was affecting me quite badly, and so I prayed and I said, I'm not going to stress about anything that's out of my control. I'm going to pray, and then whatever happens, what happens. I'm going to leave it up to God to show me the direction I need to take. And so within a week I was single. And to be honest with you, it is for the best, because like I wasn't sleeping properly, or it was bringing out bad traits in me that I'd never seen before. So, and to be honest with you, all friends and family that probably knew more about the situation than YouTube and Instagram, it's unanimous that they all felt the same way. But to be honest with you, that was like 5 months ago now. The thing that I want to say, actually, the people follow your instincts, your gut will unless you're like paranoid, and you have some people that, I mean, I used to think I overthink, but I'm not an overthinker. I think thinking is not bad. You're taking in all the facts and you're thinking about all scenarios. That's not an overthinker. An overthinker, in my opinion, is someone who thinks and are paranoid. So unless you're a person that has a habit of always thinking the worst and blah blah blah, don't follow your gut. But if you're not, follow your gut. Literally, don't second guess your gut. I second guess my gut so much, and I think that is the biggest lesson that I have learned for sure. But anyway, lots of things coming up. I should be going to Thailand or Bali. We're undecided, but I'm thinking it might be Thailand, but I don't know. And obviously I'm going to Jamaica and New York in summer. I keep looking at myself. I need to look at the camera. I mean, I know it's a little pretty stuff, but you gotta make some eye contact. It's really difficult just looking at the screen and talking when you want to look like you're talking to someone, which is why I'm looking at myself. No love for me. I got fake niggas trying to show love to me. Bitch, you would describe